and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome back to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. You got Sorak Destroyer here, along with his epic wrecking crew, knocking on Narvi's door here. We're ready to cut that son of a bitch's head off here. And of course, you know I'm not here alone. You got Fang the Mang waking himself up. You got Wilma Chaddington. Oh yeah. And of course, to take us along on the greatest epic adventure of all time, it must be the greatest D&D DM in all the time here. It's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away.
Thank you, Sorak the Destroyer, and yes, welcome everyone to tonight's Sunday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. A lot of time has been culminating to this point, as our adventurers have found themselves knocking on Narvi's door. Does anyone want to give a quick little recap for a point of inspiration, or maybe gain a healing potion if you already have a inspiration? Going once.
I'll go for it.
Yeah,
all right.
Okay, you got it.
Keep it under
Timer
a
set.
minute. I mean, we kind of ended off the previous session meeting this giant undead beast, and so we did what the wrecking crew does best. We pretty much took him down. We did lose a member, but unfortunately. But they acted as quite the meat shield for us. But upon kind of going at this beast, the eye in this door started to become a threat to us, and I kind of realized that that's also something that we need to take out. So while we kind of had the upper hand on this large undead beast, I started to focus on the eye, while Solrak and Wilma were taking care of finishing off that beast. And so pretty much at the same time of them taking that beast out, I took the eye out, and we are now just about ready to see what's beyond the door.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it was a short one last time, and as you mentioned, as you destroyed or disabled that eye that's on that door, you notice some of these almost like veins or mycelial network kind of appendages that were reaching out and grasping to the walls, outreaching from that center, seem to begin to decay and shrivel up, and with that the door creaks on open, giving you guys this immense smell of death and decay wafting up from the opening of the door. And do proceed on in.
Yeah, so first thing, I kind of open the door a little slowly and just kind of do one of these, poke my eye right past it, just to see if I spot anything without, like, exposing our whole unit.
Yeah, as you begin to kind of peer into the door right here now, you... Which one was that for? Expose or...
Exposing your whole unit?
Oh, the unit, gotcha. True. So you begin to...
It makes sense.
Yeah, it does. As you begin to look in there, you notice, you get this chilling touch that tinges the skin on your face as you begin to look on it in there. And you notice thousands and thousands of faces lining the walls in the room that you see. And as you look in there, you notice that outside here it looks like a tower, a spire of sorts that goes up. And although the room in here does seem to go up, as you first look on in, down at your feet, you notice a stair leading to a spiral staircase that descends into the bowels, thousands or hundreds of feet at least deep into this tower.
Hey Nate, since I drank my potion, can I change attunements or no?
No, you need to do like a full hour.
Okay,
hour
cool. Got it.
That, yeah.
Well, gents, we've definitely got a creepy space beyond this door. Some faces along the walls, and we have to descend down this staircase. Hopefully
we-
that'll lead us to Narvi. Yes.
Do we
Wilma.
know any of the faces?
I kind of poke my head back in there. I'm just kind of gazing along all the walls. Do I recognize any faces? Oh, you're muted.
Without actually going in there, they're all kind of set a bit of a distance away from you to actually make out.
Sure. Yeah, I just kind of yank the door open then.
Okay. As you
And
begin to yank the door open and the three of you begin to walk on into here, you are, as I mentioned, confronted by thousands of faces spiraling down a descent leading to a source of light at the bottom. And as you guys enter in here, you feel, like I mentioned, Fang on his flesh. You feel this cold air kind of rush up from the bottom down there.
Now I take a look at the faces. See if I recognize anyone.
As you begin to look around, you almost feel like you hear whispers of secrets long forgotten or of whomever these faces belong to, and you begin to look around and begin to get this unsettling feeling as the faces, thousands and thousands of them, seem to be carved into stone. Some of them appear serene, frozen in expressions of some of them peace or joy, while others are contorted in agony or despair. And each one of them seems to, kind of tell a story of a life stolen, a life trapped within the confines of this cursed tower by Narvi.
Are the faces animated, or do they just kind of appear to be like, bust kind of mounted into the wall?
Are you guys just standing here, or are you guys begin to descend or anything?
I think I kind of walk out onto the steps and just kind of.
Yeah, I feel like I probably would have took like a step and started gazing a little bit.
Yeah, as you guys begin to step on them and descend down the spiral staircase, the air begins to get a little bit colder, and you get a sense of foreboding begins to weigh heavily upon you. As I mentioned, like each step along here begins to echo and like you hear whispers. And as you begin to do step down here, circling around, you feel as you notice that eyes begin to seem to follow you rather. Their gaze looking at you and penetrating, and as if pleading for release from their eternal torment. There's no boing sound on that one. I didn't even set it up.
I was gonna say you're asking for it.
That's the reason why I said it. Whispers, like as you guys like begin to go further and further down, I mentioned the whispers fill the air, and it feels like these are fragments of the lost souls begging for salvation as their voices begin to mingle in some kind of like eerie chorus that sends shivers down your spines.
And make out what the eerie chorus is trying to say.
You try to listen out to it. It's hard to grasp on anything specifically, but it all seems like just like these lost souls begging for, like I mentioned, their salvation.
It's gonna kind of.
Give
that
these
kind of
souls their salvation then.
Freaked out a little bit by him. I'd go, if they start talking to you, I probably wouldn't listen.
That's probably a good idea.
I'd start kind of moseying around, keeping an eye on them.
Absolutely. Yeah, the air gets colder and colder as you continue your descent, and the faces almost seem to blur together, merging into a nightmarish tableau of suffering and anguish. But you guys, the wrecking crew, of course, you steel yourselves, knowing that the fate of these countless souls rest upon your hands. And with the speed and determination in your hearts, you guys press on, hopefully ready to confront what lies at the depths.
At like some point, I mean, I'm trying to like perceive what's below us, like
Likewise.
as we get closer. I'm specifically seeing, does the does the attitude of the faces change? And if I can see anything, does it get colder? Like, what's the story here?
Yeah, as you descend further and further, there seems to be no pattern that you can ascertain from the faces and whether their expressions are contorted. But a lot of them obviously are in agony and despair. And as you get further and further down, and you are approaching this, it seems you're almost your perception is thrown off, almost like vertigo. You're seeing doubles as you just see this source of light pulsing with this cold energy. Seemingly, the cold air completely enveloping this tower is sourced from this light.
That's neat.
Now that we're
As I kind of
here.
look up, is there a ceiling to this tower?
You look on up, and it's almost like an optical illusion. Again, that vertigo kind of almost pulls on you, and just seems like it goes. When you guys were standing up at the tower, at the top, opening up at the opening of the door, you looked up and you could see that it went on and on. But as you're standing here, I mean, it looks like infinity, just going on forever and ever.
This is not the funnest day of my life.
You think we have to destroy this light?
Something tells me something's gonna happen from it. I'm gonna ring the passage that we read before we came in here. Whispers of the past, echoes of betrayal may be cast, chambers dark, all that kind of stuff. All that's kind of like past, right? Like none of that's kind of tying together to this.
Go ahead and make a intelligence check. Or investigation, I guess. Let's do investigation.
It's the same.
Nice. Yeah. You kind of have all these faces staring at you.
Tell
really,
me your secrets, Nathan.
really inflecting this fear into you, and you can't seem to think straight for this moment, and the words scramble in your mind as you try to piece it together, and you're almost certain that the words in that, they just made no fucking sense to you at all. They're probably past it now. You're probably all good.
Everybody notices just a little bit of relief on Wilma's face.
But yeah, you guys are still, maybe 50 to 100 feet away from the source of light down at the bottom, as you guys continue to spiral down closer and closer to it.
I'd keep going down, and every now and then I kind of run up to the person in front of me and just kind of like tap them on the shoulder, and I just warm them with a little bit of guidance. Just kind of being extra careful here.
All right, as you guys
Keep on going.
keep on descending down, and as I mentioned, your vision, you get a little disoriented as you begin to descend on, getting closer to the source, and you feel your body shivering from the cold, and you guys keep on pushing forward one step after another, until the three of you find yourselves frigid, almost like you're going through the spine of the north, and you guys all look back, or Sorakli in the way perhaps looks back at the rest of you, and as he does, a flash of bright white light completely encases him, blinding you guys for a moment, and you feel your body completely frigid and cold with this air. And as that light passes on by and the coldness begins to lift on up, you guys find yourself in this cold, vast, four-sided, pyramidal kind of space. And you notice that the floor around you it's made out of some sort of like rough-hewn white marble, and all around you and on the floor you see these low circular pedestals made of the same material. And at the three corners of the floor you see sepulchres of black stone, each of these a three-sided pyramid that mirrors the shape of the vault. Yes, you can see the whole map. Engraved into each sepulcher's doors, you guys see a four-armed gargoyle, kind of in a stance poised to attack. And in the center here, you see a pool of dark liquid churns in the center of the floor. And each other surface on the walls, so like I said, it's a pyramidal like space, are nearly identical. You see rubble of black rock scattered near the wall, and the pool on each side stay in place, and they each seem to have its own apparent gravity. So you guys are standing on the floor in here, and you look up like a pyramid-like space, and every wall is like a mirror version of the floor that you're standing on. As you look up, you notice that, you know, the way they're arranged, that they must have their own gravity on each one of these walls, essentially, each one of these floors.
Does it feel, when you say they have their own gravity, does it feel heavier in the air or lighter?
Meaning, like, the fact that the walls had the same...
And so it's like a prism. It's like a 3D prism, and if you get closer to a wall, it can like
You'll
take
stick
it.
to it.
You could walk on
Got
the
it.
walls, essentially, if you were to go over there, but there looks like to be this black rubble along the walls that separate, the floor to the wall, and you'd have to pass over that to get onto a wall if you wanted. As you see, on the floor space here, I'll zoom out the map for the stream, but
Got it.
each one
So
of
it's a
those
triangle.
walls, yes, it's a pyramid that you guys are inside of
Pyramid,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Okay.
And so each one of these spaces is a wall, but also a floor.
Does that dark liquid in the center look like Ducium to us?
As someone who has been around it for quite some time, that does in fact seem to be like Ducium to you. And as you look at it, you notice that it seems to have been leaking and pooling out of the sepulchers and out of the corners here.
And so I kind of walk up to one of the sepulchers. And do I see like any sort of like inscription or like glyphs, anything like that?
Yeah, so you, as I mentioned, immediately kind of just from distance, you guys could notice that there was inscribed on them, carved into them, are these four-armed gargoyles, but the door seems to have been opened up a little bit to the one that you're standing in front of right now. And you see the Ducium, the black liquid that's pulled out into the center here, kind of leaking out from the space. And inside of there, you see lying a humanoid form with like this husk, kind of decayed skin, and also inscribed above the door, you see a symbol of a multi-headed whip inscribed on the top of it.
I wouldn't have seen that insignia before, would I have?
Make a religion check.
Whoa.
A multi-headed whip.
Yes.
Did we see that with the drow? Because I don't know if my character would know that. So.
No, so yeah, Solrak and Fang go over there and begin to check it out, and with you guys, of course, just going through these temples of extraction and helping out all these chosen of different gods, you two are able to piece together that this symbol is the symbol of Leviatar, one of the gods that were of one of the chosens in the temple of extraction. Leviatar being the god of pain. Goddess.
Got it. So this is one of the reasons those weirdos wanted to be the ones to sacrifice each other, remember?
So what do you think these doors have to do with the gods? Or the chosen ones, I should say.
I wonder if this is where the energy was filtered to for Narvi.
Did you say there's a character on the ground? Is that what this is?
So, Rick, can you check to see if there's a different sort of insignia on the other door?
Yeah. As I mentioned, yeah, you do see inside of there. Fang noticed a humanoid form. Why can't I say that right now? Kind of like shriveled up, husk, like kind of decayed skin, emaciated, and yeah.
I look at him. That's what we see?
That's the form that you see. Yep.
Guys, this is a red wizard. This is Narvi?
Sorek, it looks to you like it could be Narvi.
He's like super weak.
So I take out my blade. I look at Fang. Say, this is him. This is our chance.
I kind of go,
Do what you got.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy. It's like kind of like,
I want to feel that as well, but Sorek, I do think that I kind of agree with you in that something's got to happen with this humanoid.
and I kind of think back to the one, because I remember us hearing that he was making duplicates of himself,
Right.
and I think maybe we cut off the power, and I mean, there's like 12 of these triangle things in here, right? And
Yeah,
we only
there's
freed
12.
10 of the prisoners.
So you're
So,
saying there's
like-
2 other potential Narvi lookalikes?
Well, no, if we turned them off, and I go and look at the other the triangles, is there other religious symbols that we?
Yeah, you go and look at the one that you're closest to right now. You notice that there's like a spiraled snake-like symbol above the doors of this one.
Go the spiral snake. I think we saw that one too, and I'm like, 2 of these. So is the door kind of like cracked a little?
This door also seemingly a little cracked, some of the liquid pooling out of it, and inside of there, same as the one that Solrak and Fang are standing in front of, you see a decayed, emaciated, human-like form.
I then proceed to the 3rd door to see what that symbol is.
Sure. As you begin to go over to the door to the one on the south, you notice that there is a symbol of an eye inscribed above the doors. And again, this door set slightly ajar. Do see him pulling out of it, and and inside a emaciated human form.
Can you undo the symbol on the second one as well?
Oh yeah, let me. Oops.
Yeah, because like that's what I. Okay, yeah. Yep. And I just kind of look at the guys. It's like, I think we're gonna run into 2 symbols that we don't recognize. But I do agree, we may want to cut these guys' heads off.
Especially because if you remember before we came in here, the followers of Narvi jumped into that blood and they came out this monster. Wonder if these guys are supposed to jump into the Deucium.
I think at the end of the day, if it doesn't have a head, we're at least in better shape.
But here's my question. What if that's exactly what Narvi wants? And we're supposed to sacrifice them? Because these are gods that we'd be sacrificing them to. And it's not like he left them here in the best of shape.
I don't think we should be thinking about it that intently, because at the end of the day, Narvi, I feel like, does have the power to bring the dead to an undead form. So if anything, I feel like, the idea of cutting off their head would just simply help them not be able to be turned undead, if that makes sense. I think you're thinking too deep about it, Solrak.
As he's talking, I like nudge this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give him a little kick.
Yeah. Give him a little kick. You piece of him breaks off inside of there.
He doesn't make a noise or anything.
No, a little crackling noise, a little dust breaks off of him, but yeah, nothing outside of that.
A piece of him broke off when you kicked him? Oh. So these guys are like...
Petrified
think-
almost.
I think we stopped the transformation, and I kind of look up again for at least 10 of these.
So again, that kind of brings us back to the fact that there's probably two on some level that the door is probably closed and there's an alive humanoid behind that door. So we just have to be ready, but I think the idea of chopping off their heads may help, and I don't think it's a
That
bad
I just
idea.
punt
now
this
that
guy's
another
head.
dusty, I just like,
I just punt his little dusty head.
I flick it as hard as I can and see if I can break it with a flick.
Oh yeah, no, without any real effort at all. Like I said, these things are just kind of like almost like someone said, petrified, almost like in a mummy like state. And what you guys are, what Wilma is saying seems to make sense. Like you guys seem to have maybe stopped whatever process was going on, as you guys have learned that from the Red Wizards within the Temples of Extraction that Narvi was in the process of creating some sorts of duplicates of himself. And so, you guys see these versions of him in here. What's up?
It's the wrong button, Cobra.
Yeah, the mute for the camera.
Yeah, I can hear his scratching, but his video went away.
Hilarious.
Just like,
what Wilma is saying seems to make sense, and these things, like I said, they are like husk of versions of what they potentially could have been. And as you guys just go up to it, I mean, give them kicks and flicks, they turn into dust in the wind.
Oh, let's
You
let's see
my
if
boy Blue?
there's anything in these.
Close my eyes. I was gonna make a joke with it somewhere. All right,
I was thinking. I sat there for a few seconds. I was like, I don't think anyone's gonna get it.
I
but
got
it's
it,
fine.
100%.
oh, I was thinking that.
I got out.
I was allowing the seriousness to happen, though.
Cheese. All right, sorry, Carlos, you
You're
were
my
saying
boy,
something.
Blue.
Apologies.
I'm gonna look around this thing to see if there's anything that could help us, or anything that might be.
Yeah, the inside of the sepulcher.
Yep.
Yeah, as you look inside there, yeah, you notice that behind there, there seems to be a couple like stone shelves of with some leather cases of like amulets and daggers and scroll tubes, unholy symbols and other sorts of ornate objects.
Yeah. Look at the dagger. See if it's interesting.
Yeah, you kind of look it over, and it seems like very much something ritualistic. But go ahead and make a Arcana check.
14.
Yeah. It seems like a very just like an unholy kind of relic.
Okay, call out.
I do a quick pass at mine as well. My sweet passive perception, maybe.
Same kind of thing, bits and bobs, strange kind of relics and objects of the sort, amulets, scrolls, unholy symbols.
I kind of walk in for a second and, like, Solrak and Fang just hear, like, as I just, like, throw everything off the shelves just to, like, spite this place. And then it just kind of, like, hop back out, like, all right.
Now but wait, how long would you say it's been since we've gone down the stairs on that whole session?
Say 30 minutes.
9 minutes.
You get no minutes.
Yeah, I see
happened
Wilma and
congruently.
Solrak sifting around in their little doors or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I might as well check it out as well. But I'm looking for specifically something that like might stick out to me.
Yeah. As you go and look in there, there's only it's a very small kind of space you can fit in there. but there's the same kind of shelves and storage as the other ones have. And as you look on the shelves, you notice the same kind of uh, reliquary kind of objects, some sort of unholy objects and ornate kind of things.
Now, Wilma, you mentioned perhaps wanted to change out the things that you're attuned to. I wouldn't mind making a little swappy into this ice sword I have now.
I think that takes quite a bit of time, and I don't know if this is the place that we want to do that in.
Nor do I nor do I think we actually have that kind of time. You know, I feel like at this point, we've just got to keep the ball rolling.
All right. Well, let's go to the second floor then.
Do we know how to get there?
Wow, that music got really scary.
Here for it.
I'm gonna look around to see if I see some kind of stairs or something.
I think we just have to go. And can you re-explain like how the walls interact with all this rubble stuff that we see?
Yeah, so you see these rubble piles along the edge of each floor. It's like a pile of loose chunks of like this black kind of stone that rises up maybe like 3 feet. And so crossing over it is difficult terrain, but then you'd have to, of course, cross over that to get to another wall, unless you maybe flew up to the other wall or whatever.
Yeah,
Unless you were a monk.
So I would just gonna I think maybe like squat down and dash action jump. It's just like up to the wall, kind of see what happens.
Sure. As Wilma goes and just takes a bunny hop on up, you spring on up into the air, and you feel yourself begin to turn in the air as you float on up there for a second. Make a acrobatics check.
Damn. 2 ones in a row.
And Wilma floats up there for a second. You see her feet almost extend out to the wall, up to your guys' left. And as the feet almost touch the floor, she tumbles onto the ground, falling prone. Not taking any sort of damage or anything, but having a difficult time flying up or jumping up there.
Well, let me show you how it's done. As I try to do what she did and jump up to that wall to avoid the rocks.
Sure thing. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check, or you can do athletics if you want, as you begin to try to clear the rocks and land yourself onto that wall.
24.
24. Alright, so floor 3. Fang from floor 1. Jumps on up to the wall, easy peasy, and just like in one fluid motion, you guys see he goes parallel to the ground that you guys are standing on, and his feet latch onto the wall, and now he's above you guys on the wall, seemingly like stuck there as if he was on the ground normally.
I'm gonna get on my broom, zip zap zoop, and I'm gonna get close enough to the wall to let gravity just pull me in.
You begin to fly on up there with the broom, and you feel, although you're on the broom, gravity still wants to do a weird thing with you. I do need you to make an acrobatics check, as you have to try to steer and control before it tries to yank you back down to the ground.
13.
And it's a strange sensation, almost like fighting against a riptide, and you have to push on through this this sensation to with the broom to find yourself flying right next to Fang, landing on that floor as well, looking down at Wilma, who is on, or it's strange because you're on the floor, she's up above you now, but you guys are up above her now as well, and it's a very strange time and space situation going on here.
I'm just oddly at home with the disorientation of the dimensions, and I'm like, and then I try to jump again. I'm a fucking rabbit.
Boing! Acrobatics check as you go and try to do this.
God damn it!
Again, she jumps on up, and you see her little feet like squirming, trying to push herself on up there even further until she boom falls down on the ground once again, and just looks back up at you guys who are stuck still on that wall. Floor to you
And
all.
I just kind of yelled down, maybe if you were a monk. Come on, rabbit.
I
well.
reached out my hand to see if maybe I can reach her from where I'm at.
Sure. You can make it again with advantage. Wilma, acrobatics.
Oh, nice. Sorek.
It's just go, well, you know what they say about the wild magic forest? At first you don't succeed. You know, you didn't succeed. And I jump again.
You didn't
But she
succeed the
had
first
two
time.
plus.
There it
we
is.
go.
Hey!
You guys hear that that springing sound as Wilma clears it, almost lands in the pile of black goo in the center of it. Has to tiptoe to stop herself, but lo and behold, has landed on that floor along with you guys, or that wall, whatever you want to call it.
I'm gonna look over.
All right, check your sepulchers, guys.
Yeah, look at this one.
So I go down to the south one.
Yeah, as you guys all begin to examine, investigate each one of them, you all three notice that the doors on each one of these is slightly ajar. The pool of black ducium pooling out of it, and inside of there you see a shriveled up humanoid form, seemingly a duplicate of Narvi that has been stopped from being created fully.
And what's the god symbol on top of this one?
You notice above the symbol, above the door, the two hands back to back with a kind of a string weaving between them. Let's see, can you see?
String weaving.
Boom.
There we
Love
go.
it.
And then Wilma, you notice a tree-like symbol at the top of yours, and Fang, you notice a snowflake-like symbol at the top of yours.
Perfect. And I smash the Narvi duplicate.
Likewise.
It's so fun to
Yeah,
do.
just kind of like hop in there and like nonchalantly land on his head. And then I look like, where's the Ducium coming from? Like, it's dripping into the middle pool from here, but like, where's the origin?
Let's go and make an investigation check.
Eh?
13. So it would appear that they were floating in this liquid. And as you guys have learned in your travels and journeys and whatever, that Ducium has all sorts of different capabilities if you're able to harness the power, but most of it is able to reanimate and to alter time and entropy and life force in general. And so you'd imagine that they were floating in these pools of the Ducium and the divine energy that was being siphoned from the Chosen to help energize and create and empower these duplicates themselves. And so they were, this was a shell, a container of sorts that was holding that and them inside of it too.
And now it's just leaking out.
Yeah.
And with that, Stolrak and Fang just hear just like as I just pop back out after I've completely ransacked the room. Slowly close the door behind me.
You guys each destroy one of these remaining duplicates in here, leaving piles of dust behind and scattering about all the objects and everything. What do you do next?
Well, I have a hunch that if we go to the wall that we kind of came on, it would take us back to the same room. So maybe
I think-
You can see the walls. You can see.
Yeah, they're over there.
It's
Yeah,
literally,
Gotta go to
we're
the next
Oh,
inside
one.
it
of the
really is
walls.
just one pyramid.
Yeah, exactly.
We're on the inside
shit.
of the pyramid.
So literally, like when
we
you
went-
guys
we
when
went to
you
the
guys
third
entered,
floor, so that
you
was
were
back
on
up
the
the
wall.
second floor.
You guys were on the floor when you entered. Now you're like on the wall, essentially on one of the walls. and there's
It really,
two more of
it
those
really
walls.
is one pyramid. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Before we go on, let me just try something out. Each of these are these like pillars, or are these just like stumps?
Yeah, they're like white marble, like pedestals of sorts, like 3 feet tall.
I'm gonna go in and grab like, I don't know, something off the ground. I'm gonna throw it like in the Ducium.
Okay.
And does it like sink or?
Yeah, as you grab something, an object, a relic in there, you begin to throw it into the Ducium. It, hits the liquid, and you see bubbles begin to form, and slowly sinks down, descends, and bubbles form again, and it's lost out of sight.
Does it dissolve or does it sink?
Go ahead and make a make a perception check. Yeah, as you're watching it, you see it begin to dissolve or begin to sink down. But as it's sinking, you notice that some of the bubbles around it seem to like definitely be, like some sort of reaction to the being inside of there. You're not sure if it's a dissolving or not, but it's definitely some sort of reaction.
And then I'd just kind of thinking where we are and all that, and I'm gonna pull out Christiana Bomb again,
Mm-hmm.
the piece, and just see how she's looking.
Sure. As you pull it all out, you would hope for a sense of light or a humming or a vibration of sorts, but seemingly it just lies dormant and cold in your palm.
Well, that's mildly concerning. Okay. I kind of hop over to this wall.
Are
Look up.
we able to see from where we're standing one of the sepulchers like that is not opened and a symbol that we might not be familiar
Go
with?
ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, yeah.
So precise.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty tall chamber. This goes up about 100 feet in here, so it's hard to see, of course, like far ranges of certain corners. It's hard for you to really make out exactly. But you do notice that there is a pool of black liquid in the center of each floor.
Yeah. So, after you, Wilma, to the next floor. Let's see if you you have fully figured out what you need to do. Go ahead, Rabbit.
Just go bunny shit and jump.
Funny shit. And again, the feet kind of pedaling up in the air, and just boom, falls back down to the ground, scooting on her butt.
You know, you should really get yourself a tall staff and maybe use that as a pole vault like this. As I go to try and get myself on that wall for a nat 20.
Oh yeah. Completely pole vault yourself on up there. Again, like Wilma, you almost land in the pool of black liquid in the center. You have to stop yourself abruptly. Yeah.
Zip, zap, zoop.
Vroom.
Let gravity take over.
Yeah, go ahead and acrobatics or athletics check. Actually, no, with the flying, it's supposed to be acrobatics, but it doesn't matter. Let's see, it does a plus 10, cool. 17, you begin to fly on up, and as gravity pulls you, you let it yank you onto that floor. You land easily onto that next wall. Now look forward to you.
Then I'm like, take my good staff, Wilma.
Both of them are like, Wilma, me. As a staff is down, Sorak's muscled arm reaching out for you. And
grab both.
Yeah.
No, you grabbed my wrong staff.
As you leap on up there, boing,
I
grab
all
onto.
three
That's not his
staffs.
staff.
I was waiting for the eggplant.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let go of that.
Wilma.
Wilma.
The fuck is this?
The three of you guys make your way on up onto the next wall here, where you see 3 more of these sepulchers on each corner, and imagine that the three of you guys begin to try to investigate.
Yeah, I guess I. Ooh.
This one?
Yeah. Solrak, as you go over to that one, you notice that the door engraved with the four-armed gargoyle posed in like an attack pose is not opened on this one, and you look and you have sense this arcane energy pulsing from this sepulcher. And Fang, as you go over to that one, uh, same, the four-armed gargoyle is engraved on this door. This door is not ajar, and you also sense this kind of buzzing, humming, arcane energy off of it.
So the gargoyle he's inscribed on the door, correct?
Yeah, all of the doors have had the gargoyles on them.
Yeah. Okay. I
What about
try
the
to
top
just.
of the thing? Any god?
You're looking? Or, yeah. So above that one right there, Solrak, you notice that there is a insignia of a black sun engraved on the top of it.
This definitely did not come up on the other ones.
And then I'll also look at my sepulcher too.
Fang, same as Solrax, you notice a insignia of a black sun engraved at the top of the doors on this one.
I just at first I just try to manually pull the door apart to see if anything happens.
Being a cleric, do I know any idea if that, or is that just like the black sun that's in the sky now trying to kill us all?
You would it's not a symbol that you would recognize, but yeah, you kind of thinking it out loud like that. That definitely makes sense to you. That
And what
Sim-
about Wilba's sepulcher? Is it open too, or is it?
that one is opened, and you see the Ducium out of that has all leaked out. Inside, as you open it up, there is a decayed version of Narvi, and at the top of the door frame, you see 4 interlocked circles as a symbol.
Alright, well, it looks like we found the two. Well, I look over at door here. I also see if I can find a way to open it.
Okay. So Fang, you are beginning to try to open off of that door, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, and as you begin to just feel around it, you notice it's clearly sealed shut.
Okay.
Unable to just open from a sheer, just trying to, just
Sure.
a slight
Yeah.
yank. You could try, of course, try to make a strength check or something to try to break it open or yank it open, force it open, but it does not want to open as is. Definitely sealed shut with some sort of lock.
No, I don't
Some
think
sort of
that's
arcane.
necessary.
In that case, I say, I literally, with the back of my sword, I'm gonna just hit the door like knocking. Boom, boom, boom. Wakey, wakey. Your ass kicking is ready.
I kind of look back at Sorak when he does that to see if anything happens to his door.
Boom, boom,
They're kind of knocking.
and the two of you guys, like, your heads, like, your necks are gonna snap looking over at Solrak as he does this. And maybe he stands back. Wilma runs.
I go and jump to another side of the triangle.
Alright, you can certainly try. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check as you begin to try.
I take a couple steps back from the door. That's after I do that, by the way. And I
Fuck!
Wilma running, trying to jump up there, immediately just
Jump here.
So funny.
It is
so
hilarious.
funny.
just immediately falls back down on her back as Sorak is
I'm
poised.
ready at a sword swing, by the way, if anything comes out.
Alright, Sorak poised, ready for attack. Anticipation as you guys just sit here and you hear the humming, the buzzing, ringing off these sepulchers. And after 10, 20 seconds. A minute goes by. Nothing happens.
Alright.
I want. So, Rec, you have a Dawnbringer, right?
Sure do, and I shine the
So-
light of Dawnbringer.
Yeah,
which is
try and. I'm wondering if that might help with this whole black stun insignia on these sepulchers here.
Okay, I take a Dawnbringer. Then I shine the light up towards the door to see if it does anything.
Shine the light around it, and you see it cascades shadows from the engravings, strange kind of shadows all along the door here, but nothing magical or arcane in nature or surprising happens with it. As you just kind of pass over the light through there and get a nice view of the nice craftsmanship.
Is the floor, is it like, I believe you mentioned, but is it like earth, or is it like a different substance?
So it's a white marble.
White marble.
Same with the pedestals.
I'm gonna zip zap zoop, and then I'm gonna fly up top of this thing and all around just to see if I see maybe a mechanism or something that I can push to release the door.
And you fly around looking for any sort of way to open it up. You know, it might be foolish for a wizard. This took so much precautions to lock away this place to just have some sort of easy mechanism for you all to open up these sepulchers so easily for them. And Solrak, what comes to your mind immediately is, I just need to smash these fucking things.
Don't
As
mind
he-
if I do.
As he starts doing that, I'm gonna pull out Krishana Bomb again and just kind of test her.
Yeah, as you
Alrighty.
hold the crystal shard in your hand. Again, seemingly in this place, a place you're not exactly sure where you are, a pocket dimension, a demi-plane, somewhere not exactly in Faerun or the material plane itself. It seems to just lay there still in your hand.
I as Solrat kind of beckons to start smashing this thing, I Fang, get a little closer, buddy. Assuming you get within
guys?
30 feet of me. Yeah, just for a second. And as soon as he gets to 30 feet, I'm going to cast, as Solrex starts to try to smash this, as I imagine he's going to do, I cast Enabling Bond on everybody. And then I run away.
All right.
And as soon as he does that, and he wants, or as soon as Wilma like has me kind of come over, I'm like, let me try something on my sepulcher as I cast Shatter on it,
Okay.
so I can
You
any
can just one at a
non-magic
time?
object takes damage as well. So I'm gonna cast it on like it's a 10-foot sphere, so I'm gonna just do it pretty much. It should take up most of the sepulcher.
Okay.
Should I roll for damage, or it's a con save DC 18?
Yeah,
But
go-
I imagine they
go-
can't make the save.
Go ahead and roll damage. Let's see something.
Okay.
Okay. As
Stay
11
back,
fire damage.
Sure. As you slam your staff into the ground, and you have this thunder just erupt out from the base of the where your staff meets the floor. It shakes the foundation in here. You hear the stones along the ground, along the walls, begin to rumble. But as the spell subsides, the sepulcher seems relatively undamaged.
Yeah. Come on in and I gave Fang a little like And then I'm gonna take a swing with demon sword
Let's see you do better, Solrek.
Yeah.
at this thing.
Yeah, you do notice that a little bit of Fang's shatter seems to have maybe weakened the foundation a little bit, but does not had like a effect that you guys would have expected. Solrak, go ahead and you can make this check with advantage, a strength check.
Okay. So with advantage.
You get D4 too if you need to take it over 30.
Okay. As Solrak stands here, you're using the demon sword.
Yep.
All right, you take the fiery energy of the demon sword, blade that you've held along with you in your travels for quite some time now, seen many deaths, and you wield it, taking your full momentum and strength possible as you slam the blade with the fiery energy into the stone doors here. You hear a resounding cracking noise underneath your strength and your pressure, and with that, this black liquid starts gushing out from the door right there. I need you and Fang to make dex saves.
Okay.
Ooh, buddy.
And you each get 2 D4s.
23. I think I'm okay.
17 plus. I'm gonna use them.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. 21.
You guys both
28.
quickly dodge out of the way as this liquid just
I zip zap zoop.
pours on out of here, and the doors open, and you get the smell of decay, and you see this dark energy pour out of there and onto the ground. As the liquid finishes pooling out, you see a humanoid form, bald-headed, with a tattoo of a black sun on his forehead, fall out, wheezing and coughing, as you guys see the form of Narvi, the red, lying here in a very weakened looking state in this moment. His eyes peer up as he notices you, Sorak and Fang, and you see as they go wide, he goes to stand up, but you guys each have a moment to do something if you'd like.
I swing the shit out of my demon sword at his fucking head.
Is he considered prone right now?
He is.
And he's
So
not
he-
undead, right?
He is
So
undead.
prone automatically fails.
Oh, he is
dex
undead. Never
saves,
mind.
right?
A Dawnbringer then.
Prone has disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay, I will. Okay, if that's the case, I'll still shoot a sacred flame at him. So it's a DC 18 dex save.
Dawnbringer. Here's the ash.
Okay, it'll be a flat roll for him.
21.
Okay, 8. So the Sacred Flame hits. 21 hits. So
18 radiant
18
damage.
damage.
That is 8 plus 7, 15 damage.
Okay.
And for me, if it's possible to make it non-lethal.
Sure.
Nah, I want to kill his ass.
No, as you are as that hits him, strikes into him, you notice he's coughing and wheezing a little bit. Ooh, my screen just flashed. With those that slash into him and that bolt of that sacred flame, he quickly he poofs and begins to hover and float above the sepulcher as he looks down the field above him or below him. You see this necrotic energy just forming and swirling in between his two palms. And he looks down at you guys. He says, the wrecking crew. He's got this raspy voice from the last time you guys have seen him, as he's definitely been weakened a bit, but still with his divine energy, something about him, there's a glow to him still. He says, for far too long have you clung to the feeble light of false hope, squandering the precious gift of existence in futile endeavors and petty conflicts. The gods, those ethereal puppeteers, have abandoned you to your own devices, leaving you to wither and decay in the entropy of their absence. But fear not, I have seized the reins of power from their lifeless grasp. So I say you, subjects, cast off your shackles of your former selves, embrace the dawn of a new era. Submit to my will, and together we shall forge a future beyond your wildest dreams. You may rail against me and cling to your antiquated notions of morality and justice, but know this, your resistance is futile.
God's abandoned us? You stupid fool. Lathander himself brought me back from the depths of hell to make sure I cut off your goddamn head. And goddamn it, I'm gonna make sure to do it. Prepare to die, Narvi.
I feel like I
That's
would have
you.
said this during any encounter with Duke Salto. And then I turned to Narvi. But this seems relevant. Fuck you.
Slash. Behold the might of a true master of the arcane. Everyone roll initiative.
I'm
Well,
so bricked up
While
right
all
now.
that's going on, I would have checked Cringe Shanabomb.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, as you're checking it real quick, you notice that it begins to pulse and vibrate and hum as it pulls you in the direction of this being floating above this sepulcher.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Another nat 1.
Wow, get them over with, baby.
I'm gonna use
Jesus.
ambush and add a superiority die to my initiative roll.
Sure, it's hilarious that your nat 1 was still above Narvi's initiative.
Still a
though.
14. Nat 1, 14.
Sweet. So add 7 to my number.
Okay, so you are tied with Wilma then. Both of you guys roll a d20 real quick.
I mean, I have a dex of 14. You can just do it that way, but
That's what his is too.
F money.
A D20
14
or something?
again.
Yeah.
I
All right, there we go. Unless Kobat rolls another one. Oh, it was at the 14.
Now you're on
Let's get these
14.
ones out of the way.
Yeah, seriously. All right, Fang, floating in the air 20 feet above the sepulcher, or 20 feet above the ground in general, about 10 feet above the sepulcher, is Narvi the Red Wizard. What do you do?
So we'll try something. I would think radiant damage would help the most, but I'm gonna try to run up the I'm sorry, he's 20 feet above the tip of the sepulcher.
He's 10 feet above the tip, 20 feet from the ground.
Okay, all right, so I can still. So I run up the sepulcher to the very tip and jump and swing my my quarterstaff, if that's possible.
Sure, yeah. As you run on and jump, kind of reach and try to swing. Do you guys like this image better, or do you like the token image, like this top down?
Nah, the other one.
I like the face.
Face?
I want to look him in the
Nine
eyes.
That looks weird.
19 is gonna miss.
Damn.
You get a D4 on one of your attacks at least.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'll add it to this one. 21.
As you go and swing up around him, a spectral field shimmers as he blocks that attack from hitting him.
Damn. Okay.
Good. That's good, though.
Then I'll jump up and hit him again for attempt 2. 29. Yeah, you ain't stopping.
That one will hit him, yes.
Yeah. All right, 11 damage, and he is undead. I want to ask correct.
Correct, yep.
Yes.
So 3 fire damage, and then 5 radiant damage.
Cool. Yeah, he's the king of the undead.
Yeah, I figured. Bonus action, as I come down, I kind of just do like jumping bicycle kick, try and fuck him up. 24 to hit.
24 is gonna miss.
Oh, what? Oh, because of that fucking shield.
He threw a shield up.
You know what? I'm gonna spend a key point to add 2 to my attack.
Add 2 to it.
Yeah.
Alright, spend that key point, that hits.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, and I use a lot of energy for this one, as I also spend an additional key point to make it a stunning strike. So he has to make a con save DC 18.
Okay.
I'm sure he's got a high con, but
As you strike him, you hit him in that spot using the force that you have been taught by Kuki to stun your opponents. You notice the staff that he holds in his hand, the staff that you guys saw in your previous fight with him, adorned with a skull, a black skull glowing on the top of it, seems to radiate with this energy and kind of blocks out that energy from you from really afflicting him. But he will take the damage total, so it's at 15, 16 damage? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No. I'm sorry. I don't know why that rolled twice.
Oh, yeah. It should just be...
It should be whatever, 8 or 7
8.
plus the 1.
Gotcha.
So
Thank you.
8 bludgeoning, 1 radiant. But yeah.
But yeah, as you go to stun him, something about his staff seems to radiate around him, protecting him from that stun.
Got you. And then I run back there, and that is going to be my turn.
Okay. As you run away from him after striking these hits into him, he just laughs at you even more. He says, your feeble attempts at defiance only fuel my power. As he, you see arcane energy forming out of his palm, and he throws down this freezing energy down at you. And let's see, a 30 to hit.
Yeah, I'll allow that to hit.
You take, that's low, but 14 cold damage.
Cold damage?
Correct.
Damn. Right.
Get a little chilly.
Fortunately, I'm not resistant or immune to that one.
Nope. Wilma, you're up. As he hits you with a ray of frost.
When I put Crinchana out, was it pointing at him or like the sepulcher? 'Cause I'm still trying to figure out like where the phylactery is.
So as you pull it out, it hums in recognition of Narvi. But go ahead and make a Arcana check. See if you can sense more from him, from the crystal shard. Love it. You notice that there seems to be a very light sensation, a that's pulling towards the sepulcher down here as well. It's hard for you to notice it at first, but you attune your senses to the crystal shard itself, and you can feel the sense that something, these sepulchers are designed to block and protect energy from permeating and getting into it, but something inside of that one, the crystal shard is pulling you towards.
All right. So like that happened, and then Fang went up and did his best and did a little bit, and then goes down. And Wilma's like looking at the guy that fucking killed her man. The sensation to the right. So she starts like hopping forward. She's gonna cast. So he's 20 feet. He's 10 feet above a 20-foot sepulchre.
He's just 20 feet up in the air.
So it's like 75 feet for me, or 60 feet. Yeah.
No, it's just 35 feet from you.
Oh, it's just 35 feet. Oh. All right.
The furthest distance is always the distance. So he's 20 feet in the air. You're 35 feet away from him. So he's 35 feet.
I am going to scream out the Fang,
boss music.
like as I'm running, and be like, "The other one, get the phylactery," and just kind of mention that to him. And then I run up my 30 feet. I'm gonna rabbit hop.
How
And I can rabbit hop 25 feet.
Cool.
Right? Where is I gonna mark it? Well, I rabbit hop and I just fucking jump right into his ass, and I'm gonna try to
Jesus Christ.
jump through him and topple down the other side. I'm literally just gonna jump into him.
Okay, so you're trying to essentially do a grapple check to pull him down.
Yeah.
Okay, so make a athletics check, and he's gonna make a contested dex check. Oof.
Athletics. Athletics is a -1.
But still, as you leap on up into the air, go ahead and describe what you're trying to do.
So it's literally just this fury of seeing him. You guys see her just hop. She yells out to Fang, like, don't attack him. Solrak and I have him. And just jumps from the bottom of the sepulcher right to the top and just, like, crotch in his face and just hits him right on the top. And he just topples. We both just topple down the end, or just rolling, and we're just punching each other. And I'm, like, I'm trying to, like, stick my fingers in his mouth so he can't talk and cast spells, and I'm, like, slapping him, and I'm just, like, it's just a maul. It's just a complete and utter chaos.
Hell yeah, as you take him on down, landing down on the ground on the other side of the sepulcher from Solrak and Fang. That will be your action. Your bonus action was to jump, right? So anything else?
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Do you want to have him in a grapple? Because that's essentially what you did. So.
Yep,
Okay.
we are going at it.
Okay, so his speed is 0 right now, and that is his turn. As you.
And I will say, I'm specifically shoving my fingers down his throat to, like, stop him from casting spells.
Oh, hilarious.
If that is a thing I could do.
We'll see. All right, so as Wilma jumps on over and slams into Narvi, holding him in place right here, he still has his staff arm free as he goes and just tries to whack her with this staff. Let's see. A 14 is not going to hit, and that'll bring us to Solrak's turn.
Okay, so they're like over here.
Yeah, they're on the opposite side, so yeah, you can't see behind that sepulcher, but yeah, they're essentially over here.
Okay, so I'm going to first things first. I'm going to take a potion of Hill Giant Strength, which will bring my strength score up to 21 for 1 hour.
Hell yeah.
Max that up.
You have another one of those? Because I know you took one in Daggerford at some point.
Yeah, I had 2 at the time, so
Cool.
I had 1 left.
Awesome.
Now I have 0.
That math.
And I have a potion of growth that I'm saving for later, but then I'm gonna move on over. That's 10 feet. That's another 10. And boom. Yes.
Yep, right there.
Right here. And I'm gonna swing Dawnbringer at the grappled Narvi.
Okay. No advantage or anything for that, but you do have advantage on undeads, right? With your...
Yes, I do.
Cool.
Would we be prone after? I mean, we just fell off a fucking sepulcher.
Yeah, I guess so. So I guess we could call that prone. That does make sense to me.
Not like quadruple advantage.
No.
Okay.
So you do have advantage then on the
Yeah,
demons.
you get
Kill.
advantage.
Or actually, you don't get a bonus attack because the blah blah blah. But that's gonna miss.
Well, I'll add my D4.
Okay.
25.
That's gonna miss.
Okay.
This barrier just
I'll,
surrounded around him protects him from your slash.
Oh, yeah, he gets for a whole turn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll swing again.
Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for grapples, so.
Right.
Nat 20.
That
will
one,
hit.
motherfucker.
There you go.
Nat 20.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, buddy.
Luke's letting all the girls know what's going on right now.
Good
Try
guys.
to get, I try to get him on
Norby's here.
I try to get him on the Twitch.
So let's see. We
Okay.
got 12 plus, that's a 8
Plus a
on top of
D8.
it. So 20.
Yep, so 20. Plus 11 plus 2d8 plus 16. 27.
So 27 plus
47.
20 is 47. Nice. How do you... No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
buddy.
Man, you
do
don't do that.
Massive slash though, as
Okay.
Wilma's just holding. Wilma, describe it like how you're holding him, and Silrek like how that works out, because that's a cool moment.
I'm literally just straddling his neck, just clawing at his face, and like my little bunny tail is like right on the bottom of his neck, and Solrak swings down, and the bunny tail just moves. He just like hits the neck.
And I swing down first, and Narvi uses his like force to like keep me out, and kind of gives me like a
Yeah.
and then I swing again this time and fuck him up. I'm like, ha, ha.
Savage. All right.
Um,
Attack number 3.
Attack number thrice. Here we go.
That will hit.
29. And I'm going to make this one a. Hold on, let me.
Oops,
Sorry,
sorry.
my
Didn't mean to do
page
that.
went off.
Got too ahead of myself.
Sorry.
Oh no! Oh no!
The roll before you spend to add it to the roll. No, where's the one where I add to the damage? Precision maneuvering. Yes, maneuvering attack. And I can then allow a creature that I can see or hear
Mm-hmm.
use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target of your attack.
Yep.
So Wilma, I could have you now be able to move away if you want to. You want to let him go. Or Fang, you can have some.
A minute to win it.
I got 65
Alright.
feet of movement. I'm chilling.
Yeah, but you can literally like move right now. That's what I'm saying. Not add it to your next.
I mean, if
Position
that's the
yourself.
case, I might as well.
Beautiful. And so let me do the
No, I'll say
damage
that
and
anyway.
add.
Yes. Imagine they'd be like holding Narvi down, and Sorek would like yell out, "Fang, run! We got him!" Or something along those lines. Let's see.
So 8 plus 11 plus 14.
Okay. So that's 25 plus 8 is 33. Cool.
Yeah, buddy. And that's 3 attacks, right?
That is awesome.
And I
And
took my potions. My turn.
okay, as you end your turn, Narvi, down on the ground here. He got this rabbit stuffing him. He goes, reaches up and tries to get her off of him. I'll re-roll that. Bastard.
Thank you.
There we go.
Hold on. I'm 21. I've got a shield spell on a spell scroll from Kiri.
Nice. All right, so
I'm gonna use that.
go and burn that. Let's see. Is that on your spell list? I don't think it is.
No, it's not. Do I have to? I gotta roll for it, right?
Yes. So that's a second level spell, right?
It's first level.
First level. So go ahead and make a
Arcana, right?
Yeah, Arcana. That's right.
10. 13.
Whew. As the skeletal hand reaches up to grasp you, you throw a shield around you too quickly, and it is his turn now as that blocks out from hitting you. With him lying on the ground here, and you guys surrounding him. Let's see. He reaches up. He like kind of looks around in a frantic as he reaches up his hand. That attack misses as you block that out. You see he focuses inward, begin to murmur some dark incantations into the air, and then you feel this air around you guys just fill with this palpable sense of dread as a sickly green aura begins to emanate from his outstretched hands. Kind of coalesces into a swirling vortex of this necrotic energy, and with a final commanding gesture, he throws it up and he releases that spell, and the air itself seems like to almost wither and decay as this wave of intense heat kind of washes over the area, causing your flesh to begin to wither and crack. The very essence of life begins to drain from you guys as I need you guys to make everyone a con save.
Everyone's
You
within
get-
the range,
Everyone's within range.
You get 2d4s on it.
and
Actually,
I get
let me
advantage
just double
on
check
spells and
that.
abilities by
20.
undead.
Oh, actually, Fang is outside of the area.
Well, 26 anyways.
Okay.
I got a 20.
So I'm a big
Everything
boy.
else?
Um.
No, it's a con save. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Solrak, what'd you roll total? Oh, looks like what, 34, something like that. You're muted.
Oh,
but-
sorry, I was muted.
Yeah.
34.
Okay, Cash. Okay. Let's see.
Damn, double
got 20.
fours.
Yeah, max
Okay.
damage, baby.
Discount double 4.
Okay. If you rolled, let's see, Wilma, you take 53 points of necrotic damage. The other
Jesus.
two take half as much. As you guys feel this moisture begin to just pool from your guys' bodies. Or, sorry, not Fang.
I was
yeah,
outside
you're
of
outside of it.
Yeah, I
It's
was
just
outside.
Solrak.
Cool.
Half as much damage, Solrak, so 26. Yeah. Da-da-dum. And as a bonus action, actually, nope, sorry. I just did a spell, so he's
Oh,
not
by
gonna
the
do
way,
that.
how long would you say it was till the last time I asked
Hilarious.
you about the health?
We'll say
It's funny every
what was
time.
it? It's 15 minutes probably, because you asked it inside here. Maybe 20 minutes. Too.
Yeah, once we got in, he asked it, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me mark that spell slot I
20.
just used though. All right. Bonus action. Yeah, as he just lies here still laughing with this. Wilma, you take that damage. That full damage.
Mhm.
Let's see. Now, yeah, he's still grappled and prone here, just kind of laughing
Oh shit!
with this.
Actually, I'm gonna use a reaction, and hold on, let me
Oh,
heal
yeah.
myself there. Yeah, buddy.
I know what you're doing.
I'm gonna use my Mage Slayer attack.
Go for it.
Yep, when a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you use the reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. Dawnbringer.
That will hit.
29. Hee-hee. That's 18 damage.
Nice. Okay, as you strike into him with this attack, definitely hurt him pretty grievously with this. You guys noticed the void where his eyes should be in his skull. Kind of like lash out this necrotic energy and begins to envelop around his body with this cloud. And Wilma, you feel your body weighing down, trying to hold down this form, just kind of collapse down to the ground as he vanishes. As he uses Misty Step to puff out of there and reappear right in front of the sepulcher. That was his legendary action at the end of his turn. And Fang,
By
you
the
were up.
way, guys, never mind. I'm supposed next time I get a nat 20 because we all pass it. You're all supposed to. He's supposed to get disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Oh, that's
I
right.
just nat 20 him.
Is it on
So
a?
I
It's
know
on
if
the
it's-
slashing damage though, right?
When you do a critical hit that deals slashing damage, yes.
So the Dawnbringer doesn't do slashing damage. It specifically only does radiant
Okay.
damage. So it'd have to be
Alright,
with
so
the
he's
demon
good.
sword. Good to know though.
Ooh, okay, got it.
Fang, you
Yeah.
are up. Oh, I'm sorry. At the beginning of the turn, at the beginning of the round, you guys notice the doors that Solrak has broken open. You hear some crumbling, cracking noises coming from that. As Fang, you notice the gargoyles begin to animate off the engravings of the doors and begin to cry out and screech as they join the battle. And you're up, Fang.
Is Narvi number 2 still in the air 20 feet?
No, he's right here.
Okay. No,
He-
it's just
Yeah, he has
it
a
still
cloud.
has a cloud icon.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad. He got tackled by Wilma and was down
Alright.
on the ground.
And so he's no longer grappled or anything like that,
Nope.
correct?
He Misty stepped out of that.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to is he one-handing his staff at the moment?
At the current moment, Yeah, he's got a nice bony grip on it.
As Fang, can I deduce that he's using his staff as like a spell casting component?
Um, Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
All right. 19.
Yeah, I mean, it would make perfect sense that he's definitely using this to cast spells through, but it seems like it's not needed. It's definitely a way for him to power on like a focus of sorts, but he seems to have other ways.
Okay. All right. Um. Okay. If that's the case, quarterstaff, baseball swing at his fucking jowl.
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 would hit, but he throws up a shield around him.
I'll spend another key point to add 2 to my damage.
That will hit then.
Fuck you, Narvi.
As you feel a block of force stop you from swinging fully, you channel your key and push on through as the slow blade penetrates the shield, as they say in Dune.
11 bludgeoning, 3 fire, and then 4 radiant.
11 bludgeoning, 3 fire. Okay, so 18. Okay.
And then again. Oh, nat 20!
you
Yeah. Alright.
Nat 20.
8 plus, so 16 bludgeoning. Are my additional d6s critted as well?
Yeah, and any damage dice rolled. Yeah.
That's so hot. So 6 plus, so 9 fire and 10 radiant.
Savage.
Yeah, you better believe it. Bonus action. I'm gonna kick, but I'm going to sideways kick at his staff and try to either. I don't know if his staff has a specific HP. If it doesn't, I'm trying to either break the staff or knock it out of his hands. That's kind of my idea. 17.
Yeah, as you go and strike into it, the stat seems resilient to your strike.
Okay. And then I will run past him right here. And that is my turn.
Okay. As you run past him, he holds that staff out and says, "I'm tired of you running all over this damn place. How about you just stop right there?" And as you hear these words mutter out from him, it leaves you dumbfounded as you look down and you find your arms frozen, stunned there. As he casts Power Word Stun on you. No save or anything. If you have below 150 hit points, you are automatically stunned.
Damn. That's some shit.
You can make a con save at the end of your next turn, though.
At the end?
Correct. Stun target must make
Alright.
a con saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the stunning effect ends. So go ahead. That's stunned to you. And that is his turn. As this yellow gargoyle screeches out, it flies around the corner, sensing the closest target. A little Wilma Chattington right there. It uses, you guys see it's a 4-armed gargoyle as its forearms begin to scratch out feverishly at you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of those are going to miss. As another one circles around this other side and tries to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 23 to hit.
I'm at 26. I'm at 26 now because
Okay,
I shielded
that's
for
right.
Narvi.
As it goes and tries to scratch through that shield, it does not break through. And Wilma, you are up.
Wait, did I use my reaction this round?
It's only been one round. Let's see. So it was after Narvi took his turn, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I will. Are they like flying?
Yeah, we'll say that they're like right at your eye level, essentially flying there.
All right. I guess I don't even know if I can get like around them or not, right? Or if they're like, I mean, I'm a small creature, so can I go like under them?
Not with an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's fine. So we will Word of Radiance them. So 20 con save for both.
Okay. Does that say anything about constructs or elemental? No, probably not.
No, just con save.
Okay, so both fails. 16 damage.
All right, 16 damage. And then the shield ends at the beginning of my turn, right? Yeah. But we're gonna move. Oh, why can I select?
Probably because my guy's here. I'll move you here. Oops. I'll move them.
Oh yeah, I see it now. So yeah, I'll move. I'm gonna move up over to here.
All right.
And I can see Narvi, and then I'll kind of duck back
Get a
little
couple
bit so I can't see
swipes
Narvi.
coming at you. A 9 and a 10.
Nada, and then bonus action. I will level 1 healing word, and it hasn't been an hour since, or has it been an hour since I drank the potion? Because I chaliced before I drank the potion.
Let's see. Carlos, how much time did we say? 30 minutes down the stairs, 15 minutes in here?
Yep.
So
45?
So we're at
20
45.
minutes in here.
Okay, so 10 minutes left. Yeah.
All right, so I'm still challenged. All right, so I will. Yeah, you're fine, Carlos. I'm gonna heal myself. I'll just roll the dice. So I find them.
Yep. And is there anything else for you?
That is both.
Okay.
And
As you make yourself, let's see, actually, nah, not quite there. Narvi goes and shoots out a couple of ray of frost over at Fang's direction. The stunned enemy over there. 28 to hit. It's going to be 48. 17 cold damage at you. And Solrak, you're up.
Sick.
Okay. The gargoyles are not undead constructs, right? Just
Correct. No,
Just
just constructs, yeah.
okay. Then I'm gonna take a swing at this yellow one with demon sword.
Oof.
Nat 20, motherfucker.
Damn. So now his movement.
Nat 20.
is
Yep.
reduced. Yeah. Or he has
He's
disadvantage.
got disadvantage.
That's right.
Yeah, grievously wounded. He's got disadvantage, you guys. Okay, so that is nice. Max damage plus 8.
21.
That's 21. Plus 1 plus 6. 7.
7 more.
So 28 damage.
Nice.
And I'll swing again.
That'll hit.
28. It's the 12 plus 1, 13. And I'll swing again.
Jesus Christ.
Nat 20, motherfucker!
Is someone tallying this?
it's a lot of 120, 120, 120.
Right. Alright, so that's
7 plus 8.
Averaging out to a solid 10.
And then this plus 6. So 11 plus 7 is 18 plus 8, 26.
yeah, you've ripped off 2 of its 4 arms now. It's just a shadow of what it was previously.
Yeah, buddy. And that's 2 attacks or 3.
That was all your attack actions.
Alright, so now I'm gonna bonus action Dawnbringer his ish.
Okay.
And bam. 19
19 hits.
plus my d4. Nice one. Didn't need it. 14 damage.
Nice. And yeah, with that hit, you just completely cleave through him now with the radiance of the Dawnbringer, as this gargoyle just sunders into thousands of pieces, no longer a threat to you all, it seems.
And I look over at the other one, and I say, "You're next."
All right, Narvi up now. Yeah, with this stunned one over here, just kind of nonchalantly like walks his way on over, just laughing at himself again. As he looks over at you, Fang, he whispers, "Do you feel it? The icy embrace of death creeping ever closer, whispering sweet promises of oblivion. Do you feel it?" And as he says that, he whips out his staff. I know.
Boy.
Exactly. Let's see. He will hit you. Yeah. As he kind of reaches out his hand as he's saying this to you, I need you to make a con saving throw as you feel this chilling energy begin to take over your body. Whoops. But that's it.
DC 23. There you go. You get 2d4s, dude. You good.
Suck it.
Nice. As it seems to have no effect on you, he kind of scoffs that off. Says, "In the end, all will kneel before me, whether in submission or in throes of agony." As at the end of his turn, he's going to use a legendary action to just smack you with his fucking staff, because that pisses him off.
Oh man.
Boing.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
He does 7 bludgeoning plus 14 necrotic. So 7 necrotic to you, I guess.
Yep.
And that is going to end his turn. Fang, you stand here frozen, hearing the words that he mutters upon your ears. As you're stunned here, go ahead and make that con save to try to break out.
Yep. Alright. 18. 21. Do I get 2d4 or just 1?
Colbert?
You get 2. You get 1 for enabling bond, and then 1 for the commune, the religious thing. So you get another 1.
So 25.
Nice.
And Fang, as you hear these words fall upon your ears, you find yourself, I don't know, explain how you break out of it, how you find that inner self.
Yeah, so again, this just takes, with the power of Narvi, it just kind of takes way more energy and focus, but I then kind of find my alignment and am able to shake off the force that Narvi has dealt on me, shake it off, and I'm ready to fuck him up.
Hell yes.
We know that.
Alright. And that is the end of your turn, as this 4-armed gargoyle has this bearded, ugly fellow in front of him. He goes and tries to rip him apart with his rocky claws. 7, 16, 16, 16, 16. No, 17, right. All 4 of them just miss you, unfortunately.
This is an R. Kelly party.
Fuck. No, it's P. Diddy nowadays.
Hey man, careful.
All right, but at the end of his turn, that happened rather quickly. Narvi would have done something at the end of Fang's turn as well, noticing that Fang has broken out of this spell. He goes and actually, let me just double check a distance of something real quick.
Do it, pussy.
Okay, fine.
Fucking do it.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Disintegrate.
He his
Banishment.
bony skeletal hand points out at you, and you feel this negative energy begin to course through out from him into your body, causing this searing pain. As I need you to make another con saving throw.
Poked the bear, didn't I? Oh, hold on.
How much health do you have?
20. 105.
You get 2d4s on that. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, 31. Narvi.
Nice.
Who's your daddy?
Okay, so you will only take 32 points of damage from this then. Actually, it's necrotic, so you'll take 16.
My screen's saying 35. Is it
Yeah,
actually 32?
add 30 to that as well for the spell.
I'm confused. I'm
So
sorry.
it's 65 damage is the actual damage if you weren't resistant. Half of 65 is 32,
32.
and then half of that is 16.
Because I
You
saved.
saved, yes. As he cast
Yes.
Finger of Death on you.
Yeah, kiss a pale part of my white ass, Narvi.
Oh God. Wilma, you are up.
Wilma turns the corner, sees what's going on. Hold on, that was 15. It's 30. I don't know where. Fuck. Where is I? It's here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 30. Then you're what? You're 30 feet from me now. Yeah. Fuck.
He's 40
All right.
feet. Thanks, 40. I'm 30, yeah.
Yeah, you're 30 feet, which is not enough. No, you know what it is. It's fucking plenty. So Wilma just comes. So like, Solrak notices Wilma just fucking left him.
Mhm.
He's completely by himself now. Wilma runs out, and then she is going to. Wow! Ouch! She's gonna Misty Step right like above him, kind of, and then come down with another grapple.
Okay. Trying to get Narvi with another grapple.
Nice, Wilma.
Okay.
It's athletics.
Just, you know, that only makes his speed 0. That's the only...
I know.
Okay.
I know. And I get a D4 on that too.
Oh, wait, he... Yep, no, so 16. That's it. Yeah, as you go and run up behind Narvi, you wrap your paws around him and grab him and holding onto him tight, and he looks down at you. It's like, you are the most annoying Chattington. Actually, I take that back. The second annoying. Wilmore, as he looks up at you, Fang, directly. He was the most annoying Chattington.
And Wilma, like you see this, Fang actually sees how happy she is that he mentioned that Wilmore was more annoying than her, and she just looks at him, and it's like she just kind of over the shoulder to the thing behind her and goes, "Get in there, he's mine," and she's just holding on to him with dear life.
All right. Anything else?
That's action and bonus action.
As you're holding on to him, he takes his hand, kind of squeezed up around his body. He takes his bony skeletal hand and places it on your forehead, and you feel this shocking energy just pulse through you as he casts Shocking Grasp. Oh, why isn't that rolling? Alright, I might have to refresh, but this is a total of... Oh, nope, it's not rolling at all. Let me refresh. So guys, how you doing?
That's good. How you been?
I'm alright. Just, you know, having a nice little fight right now with my friends. Alright. Let's see.
Hang with my friends in a fight.
If
Alright.
you're grappled, can you still use some medic parts of a spell?
Yep, it just makes their speed 0, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So this hits you with a 27.
That hits.
Okay, let's see. That will be 48. As he hits you with 11 damage, and you can't take reactions until your next turn.
That's okay.
And that is it for your turn. Solrak, you're up.
Okie dokies. I'm going to take a swing at this other gargoyle. Demon Sword.
That hits.
18. And that's 18 damage.
Hell yeah.
Again. 26 with, 17 more.
Nice.
And 22 with 8 plus 3, 11 more.
11 more. Nice.
And then Dawnbringer, 32 with 15 damage. And note, half his movement has been reduced by 10 feet because I slashed it.
For sure. Yeah, as you slash into him with this last one, you rip off 2 of his arms as well, crumble down to the ground as he tries to furiously swipe at you with his remaining 2 arms. He looks very, very weak in this moment.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. And that will bring us to Narvi, grappled by Wilma. Let's see. Just says, Wilma, you will bow before your new ruler, or perish in the flames of my wrath. As he holds up his hands, and you feel this fiery energy just begin to surround around him. He throws down his hands, and that fiery energy turns to like what's the term people use when they describe the smell of lightning? I can't think of what that word is. Doesn't matter.
Sulfur.
It's like a nickel taste.
Yeah, but there's a term for it. I can't remember exactly, but regardless, you begin to sense that around you as this lightning energy begins to crackle around his staff, and he cast. Where is that? Chain lightning. As a bolt of lightning arcs out from his staff at you, I need you to make a dex save, Wilma.
Dex saves. That's gonna be that. Oof, but I get 3. I don't know if it matters, but I get 3d4. 9, 10, so 16.
Okay. As that lightning cracks into Wilma, you kind of get shaken up from this, and then the lightning arcs over Narvi's head and hits Fang's body as well, crackling into him. I need a dex save from you, Fang.
What the hell?
Cool.
I don't fail deck save.
And another arc of lightning energy arcs off of you, Fang, going towards the sepulcher down in the south west corner where Solrak is, but you see it just dissipate in the air, seemingly not able to make it quite that far. But let's see. Oops, wrong one. Wilma will take 37 lightning damage, and Fang, you will take 0 because you saved, right?
I'm a monk.
Monk shit.
Oh shit.
All right, and at the end of his turn, now that he gets his legendary actions, he looks at Wilma and just says, poof, as he vanishes out of that space again, finding himself 30 feet away, which is right here. And that brings us to Fang.
Alrighty. Let's see, how far away is he from me? So I gotta run 50 feet to him for me to fuck him up.
Film has told you twice to go into the sepulcher. I just want to tell you that.
In his?
So, he's a lich. If we kill him, he's just going to reappear. Unless you kill his phylactery. Which she believes is in here. Is in this little sepulcher on the right.
Yeah, but I thought he came from the left one.
Yeah, he came from the left one, but there's a little trinket somewhere. And if you kill him, he just comes back.
Yeah, I described to Wilma how she asked me if the crystal shard gave her anything, and mentioned how she felt a sensation coming from the southeast, that one down there.
All right. All right, I guess I'll try to open that one, even though I imagine there's just another Narvi in there.
Okay. Are you going to try to? You're going to try to smash it open?
Yeah, I'll
Or
smash
force
it
it
with
open,
my,
rather, whatever. Either way.
Yeah, I'd smash it with my staff.
All right, go ahead. And, that'll be a strength check.
Strength check. Oof. 7.
As you smack the staff into there, it doesn't matter. You feel it reverberate down to your elbows as you take 6 points of force damage and are thrown back 10 feet into the Ducium. You feel your body splash on into this dark liquid, kind of disrupting this energy around you. You feel it making you or begins to try to make you violently sick in here. Let's see. Yeah, it's still your turn. So,
run out of that and try again.
okay.
Is it just a flat strength check?
Yes, but you take 13 points of necrotic damage, halved for you to 6 damage as you climb your way out of the pool and you're dripping with this black Ducium.
Alright, we'll try again, I guess. Is this technically... No, never mind.
Get a G4 on that.
Did you use
No?
it on the last one? No, I guess not. Oh, wait, no, you didn't.
Oh, he did.
But it's...
Yeah?
Get thrown back again, taking 8 more points of force damage, flying back into the pool. As
Oh, God.
you take more necrotic damage for being in there. Sick. 5 points of necrotic damage now.
Is that already halved?
Correct. It was 10
Yeah,
that I rolled.
so-
Sorry if it's not showing on your screen.
No, I put the menu down.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, you said 5.
Correct.
Okay. Do I get a bonus action?
Sure.
Try it again.
Okay.
Jeez. How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Oh my god, come on.
Fang gets
Jesus
thrown back
Christ.
again, taking 7 more points of force damage, splashing into this pool of Ducium, taking 1 point of necrotic damage.
Before I do all that, can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, you can use it on that one if you want. So before that damage, it'll be the same rolls, but go ahead and roll it again.
17?
You have 1 more d4 to roll, right?
It's a save.
No,
It's a
it's
check.
it's a check.
Check.
Yeah, you get 1 for checks, 2 for saves.
Okay, so no, you already used the 1 on a check this turn, anyways. As that one fails, so yeah, you take that 10 or 8 damage total. Narvi just sits there laughing at you. Your struggles amuse me, but they change nothing. You are doomed.
This is kind of amusing. You know, it's, essential doom for us all.
Anything else for you, Fang?
I don't think so.
Okay. The Narvi
How
just
much
kind of...
damage did I take on that? 10 total?
No, it was the necrotic was halved, so 1 point of necrotic damage, so 8 total.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, Narvi's just hysterically laughing at this as you just watch you ping pong back and forth from the Spulker into the Ducium back. He holds up his staff and casts this ray of sickening greenish energy out at you. I need you to make a con save. Fang?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay, gotcha. Alright.
26.
You watch as this poison sprays you, and you just kind of absorb it as he taps his staff, looks at it. Huh. I guess that didn't work. And just kind of splashes off of you. Unfortunately, that's his legendary action there. The 4-armed gargoyle, now 2-armed gargoyle, unfortunately, is going to try to hit you. Sorak twice. A 19 and a 19. Both will miss. And Wilma, you are up. But as Narvi notices that one hit first misses, he goes and actually no, we used all my legendary actions, so that's your turn. Sorry. I did miss.
All right. It's my turn. I am going to run up to him and grab his ass again. So, grapple check.
Okay. Well, Wilma really wants to hug this guy that wants to kill you guys.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm going to use inspiration on that.
Sure. He evades that easily.
And then I get a d6. That doesn't fucking work. Oh well. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just dodges out of both of those quickly. Just kind of looks at you. Bring it, bunny bitch.
Oh.
And then she's gonna cast level 5.
That's an action grapple. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Healing word or something.
Bonus action. Healing word is Solrak within 30 feet of me, even though I can't see him. No, he's not.
Doesn't look like it.
But Fang is. So yeah, we'll do mass healing word. So get 19 plus 5, so 24. And then you can also take another 8. So 24 plus 8 is Fang, and I get the 24. No, I just did damage.
Nate,
We
let
don't
me
wanna do
ask you
that.
something.
Mhm.
Why is it an athletics check if I'm like kind of trying to destroy the sepulcher?
I
as
said
opposed to,
strength
like-
check.
Oh, a strength check, as opposed to like a hit.
Because it's a strength check to do it.
Strong, you hit it.
But okay, but even if like I'm trying,
Well, if you're trying to hit it, then it wouldn't work that way. I'll just tell you straight up. It wouldn't work. You essentially have to force it off the hinges, essentially, off the way it's set up.
Okay. That makes
Or you could make a thieves' tools check if you're proficient in thieves' tools, which I don't know if any of you guys are, but that's neither here nor there. Wilma, anything else? Fang, you
That's
healed
it.
yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, Solrak, you are up.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a swing at Douchefuckalus over here with Demon Sword. 21, and that is 7 plus 1, 8 damage.
Okay. He's
And then here I go
crumbling
again.
in pieces.
I'll add a D4 to that.
Well, a natural one will always miss, so don't add it to that one.
Oh, okay. Here, then I go again.
There we go.
27. That's 10
With
damage.
this third strike, you crumble him into thousands of pieces under the strength of your sword attack, and that gargoyle is no longer an issue.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. See. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on over 30 feet over here. Actually, not quite. I'm gonna stay undercover here. And that will be. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Narvi's turn now. Let's see what we got here. All right. With everyone within this space again, he looks around, seeing you guys begin to close in on him, and says, "Yes, yes, closer, draw in." As he holds up his hands, and you feel that warmth in this room, almost like a sauna, begin to radiate, pulling that moisture from you guys once again. As he casts hard wilting on you again, I need a con save from everyone.
2d4s.
That's 20, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
24.
23.
Okay, Wilma, would you roll?
24.
Wow, okay. So, you guys feel this warmth just pool in this room. It'll start to wrinkle and shrivel your guys' flesh as all the moisture begins to pool out of it. And you see him, like, pulling it all into himself as well. You guys will only take half the damage on this. So, 74, it's, 30, what's that math? 37? 37?
Mhm.
What kind of damage?
It's necrotic damage. I'm sorry,
So,
let me
see.
double check
Yeah.
that first. Yes, necrotic damage.
I took 18.
Cool. And he is going to run away from Wilma, 30 feet. Just gonna take an op attack if you want, Wilma. Actually, did he shock and grasp you this turn? No, it was before your turn, so.
Yeah, it was it was before. So yeah, might as well. But yeah, I have whatchamacallit, so he can give me a dex save
Oh, okay.
for Sacred Flame, because yeah, I can cast a cantrip.
22.
That beats.
As he dodges out of the way of that, quickly turns around, and let's see, that was 30 feet I did. Actually, you know what? He would have gone this way, and you watch as he just begins to levitate up onto the wall, and you guys notice he is on the floor above you guys now.
Bitch.
Oh shit! Can you guys not see him up there? Like clear out like the lights
Nah,
and shit.
yeah, maybe, yeah, just
Turn
that.
off vision. Okay, and that will bring us to Fang's turn. You can see him now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's Fang. He's really only, you go down to the bottom of the map, the edge of the map. He's like 30 feet from you, essentially.
30 feet.
So you see how on the bottom of the map there says to floor 1.
Yes, yeah.
So he's on floor 1 above you guys.
Okay, alright, hold on 1 second. Fuck it. I go back to the sepulcher and try to force it off its hinges.
Okay. Let's make that strength check.
Okay.
That thing.
On.
One.
Ugh.
Lord.
As Fang gets hit with this force, throwing him back into the pool. You take 8 points of force damage. 9 points of necrotic, half to 4 points of necrotic. And you're dripping with the Ducium.
Yeah, get up and try to open it again.
Okay, Fang, stubborn as ever, again, just gets thrown back. 3 points of force damage. Boom. Oof, 7 points of necrotic damage.
Mm.
I get bonus action. I get up to do it again.
God damn it.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
11 more points of force damage.
Oh.
And 4 points of necrotic damage as Fang splashes back into the pool of Ducium, bobbing at the surface, almost choking down this vile liquid.
Like, I couldn't even use a spell to do it.
No,
And yet-
this is you're level 18 at the big bad guy. There's a very particular way that this has to get done, and it's, you know, no, there isn't. At least not that you're currently
Like,
aware
I'm
of.
surprised that, like, I can't use any key or anything aside from just a flat strength check.
Hey, you have teammates there that might be able to help you. Anything else that you want to do?
That's it.
Wilma, you're up.
I kind of look over to Solrak. I mean, with the kind of look like, what's he gonna do? Solrak going for Narvi or?
That's the plan. I got my eyes set on the wizard, if hoping that you guys can get this door open. But
Well, we can't get the
just
door
because I am
open
closer to
without
the
you.
wizard, I would have to get. I would take 2 turns for me to get to the door, technically, unless I dash.
Well,
All right,
you're
so-
not going to
so-
get to the wizard in 1 turn either there.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I
fine.
will.
So
He's right here,
um,
next to me.
No, he's not.
well, we have to go.
But he's up.
He's up
through-
on the wall. You gotta get up on the other side.
Yeah,
of the
but like,
wall.
is that like from my distance? Is that like 30 feet? Can I get to him in my regular movement?
Yeah, you just have to pass a check to be able to get up on the other floor.
Yeah. All right.
But that check is not your action, though, right?
No, it's just part of your movement.
Yeah.
So I can still attack him. when I get there.
All right. So I kind of see Solrak going for him. I see Fang struggling with the door. I'm gonna give Fang another level 4. I can't do that again. Can I? No. I'm gonna give Fang a level 4. What is it? Or no? Mass healing word for all of us. Oof. 8 plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then Fang gets another 8 plus D4, so he gets another 8. He gets another 12. So 13 for everybody, and then 25 for Fang. Actually, no, shit. No, never mind. I can't do that because I can't do 2 spells. So forget I did that. I am going to run up the wall.
So we don't get healed? Anything?
No heals. No heals. Then I'm going to jump up to Narvi.
Okay. Make either an athletics or an acrobatics check as you begin to try to jump on over.
Yeah, it will do that. Acrobatics. That plus a D4. See if that works.
13. All right.
14 technically.
Will
Does that work?
bunny hops and just feel that gravity just ever so gently usher you onto the wall, and you feel it lands you down. And you're right next to Narvi now.
And then you just hear me scream out to Solrak, "Fucking grab him!" And you just see this like pulse just come away from me as I cast level 7 or level 8 anti-magic field. And you kind of notice like, just magic disintegrate in that area.
Okay. Let's see. All right. As you cast that anti-magic field, Uh, cool. You feel yourself standing here, and it's strange. Around here, you begin to see some of the rocks begin to shift around, but they don't completely fall out of place or anything. But yeah, you've created some sort of area of anti-magic around him, and we'll see what happens with that. He does not fall or anything, if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, no. We're all stuck, but yeah, it does that. So we'll see if that works.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. As you make your way on up here, he just reaches out his staff, smacks you above the head with it with an 11,
Jesus fucking Christ.
or with a 29 rather. It's a plus 11 rather. He hits you with 9 bludgeoning and 12 necrotic damage, and that'll bring us to Solrak. Actually, I'm sorry. The necrotic damage does not come through as he smacks with the staff. You just get the
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful. So if I grappled him, his movement would be reduced to 0, but do I technically have him grabbed?
Yeah, but that's pretty much all that does.
So
And the
basically,
grapple would be my action, correct?
Grapple counts as one of your attack actions.
and
Oh, it's one of
anybody
my
in this
attack
circle
Mhm.
can't perform magic unless it's a legendary item. It's basically what this
It's
is.
just a legendary item. Okay, that
I
damage does come through
believe.
then.
Hold on, I
Yeah,
think
we're
it's a
fighting
magic
armies,
weapon.
so-
Yeah, but like his spells won't work.
Such creature instantly
I think it says legendary there somewhere, right? Or am I wrong? Spells and other magic, except for those by an artifact or a deity. So I don't know if it's an artifact or a legendary item.
Let me double check. It is an artifact.
It is an artifact. Okay,
Mhm.
so then I get the 19 or whatever it is.
Correct. It was whatever the extra damage was.
I'll just look.
It was 9 plus 12, so 21.
All right, so, yeah, I did the 9, so I owe you
So
12.
then I can technically swing on him twice, and the third attack make it a grapple. Is what you're saying?
Just so you know, if you swing at him within that anti-magic field, your Lightbringer will still have its magic because it's a god thing, but the demon sword and your armor will all be dispelled, anti-magicked.
Okay.
So no fire energy, no plus anything if there is a plus anything on it. No plus 2 to your AC or whatever it is on there too. Yeah.
But the Dawnbringer's damage would still be the 2d8 and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, because it's a created by a deity. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, but with that being said, I could swing twice and my third attack be a grapple.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna go ahead and fly on in there. I look at Fang. Say, you got that fucking door here! And I and I'm gonna do the check.
Yep.
Get
As
up
you-
on.
acrobatics if you're flying, or if you're just running, acrobatics or athletics. But it's just a higher DC if you're doing it that way than flying.
So you say acrobatics or athletics for both, or acrobatics if I'm flying only?
Acrobatics if you're flying only.
Damn, athletics is so much better.
It's the trade-off.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll have to do it. Or fuck it, I'll just run at him.
Okay, so athletics then.
Yeah,
If
buddy.
you want to, acrobatics is the other.
13 plus a d4. Oh yeah, 16.
Is you just kind of gun it against the wall and hope for the best, and immediately as you're about to run into the angled wall, somehow your feet plant on it and begin to run up it as well, finding yourself right next to Narvi.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. Dawnbringer shot number 1.
That'll hit.
28, yeah, buddy. That's 13 plus 16, 29. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Here we go again. 17 plus my D4. 18.
That's
I
gonna
missed,
miss.
right? Okay. Here we go again. Actually, I can use my bonus action still to grapple him. Correct? My demon instead of demon sorting.
No, but that one it can't. It has to be your actual action.
Got it.
Yeah.
And when I have him grappled, could I use my bonus action to attack him still, or no?
Yeah. You don't get any bonuses or anything, but yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so then I'm gonna grapple him on this one.
Sure. Got his love hugging him.
And what do I have to do to grapple him?
Make a strength check, and he has to make a contested check as well.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, I think you beat him regardless. Oh my god.
Hey!
Barely.
That's better lucky than good, boys.
Wow. Yeah, as you grab onto him now, holding him into place.
And then I'm gonna stab him down with my demon sword, my non-fiery demon sword.
All right.
25
And that'll hit.
and 13 damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else for you?
And then when I'm holding him, I say, "Fang, finish it!"
As you yell that out, you look down, or you notice out of your periphery the staff coming up from down, bopping you on the head, or attempting to. 25 to hit. Solrak.
Yep.
All right, so that'll be 6 bludgeoning and 8 necrotic damage.
But no necrotic, right? Because that's magic.
But his staff
It's a
is
legendary staff,
legendary.
yeah.
Yeah, it's artifact.
Okay. So
And
14
yep. So at the start of his turn, though, what we gonna do here? Yeah, he's got this anti-magic field surrounding around him. He can feel himself being blocked from doing what he truly wants to do, being grappled by this ugly, hairy guy. He's just trying to get away from the stench as much as possible. Yeah, and he's going to use his action to try to break out. So he's going to make another dex check. Go ahead and make a contested athletics check, Solrak.
Come on.
Nat 20, motherfucker. I hold on tighter.
Holding on to him tight. He seemingly cannot break out of it right now, as yeah, he seems to be really franticing in this moment. But with the staff, he squeezes it tight as you're grabbing around him, and you see this dark energy start pouring out from the skull's eyes on top of the staff, and starts surrounding itself around himself and the two of you around him. As I need both of you guys to make con saves, Solrak and Wilma.
God damn
Does
it.
that count as an attack, by the way?
No, it does not.
Okay.
I'm beat.
Nor does it count as a spell.
Nat
Jesus
20
fucking
again,
Christ!
bitch.
Alright, well,
I'm gonna kill that
Wilma
fucking
takes
wizard.
33 necrotic damage, Solrak, you take 16. And it's Fang's turn.
Try to open the door.
Okay. Oh yeah, Wilma concentration.
Push it.
Oh yeah, I
or
need con
whatever.
check. Fuck.
That's a
15. Come on, dear fucking 4.
So I get a D.
16.
16. As Fang goes to try to smack the door open, and gets thrown back again, taking 10 more points of force damage, and splashing into the pool, taking 5 points of. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Not that one. 6 points of damage. All right, I'm gonna call it the 5. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Same rules. And you find yourself in that pool of Deucium again, feeling rather weak in this moment. What do you do?
Same thing.
Okay. Fang gets thrown back, taking 5 more points of force damage, splashing into the pool, and 2 points of damage as he splashes in there.
your thing, Fang. Ambrosia.
I don't know why you're not doing this, Mr. Barbarian.
Because you were fucking right next to it.
We could have.
I was like on the other
off.
side of the map. There's like that would have taken me 2 turns to get there.
Your fly speed's 40 feet, and you were 30 feet away from it, but it's all right.
No, my fly speed's 30 feet.
Oh, well, you were 30 feet away from it anyways, but it's all good.
I was 35 feet away from it at the
Okay.
time.
I think you guys may need to take your potions. And we maybe just need to try this again. Because I'm going to die too.
Holy
19?
shit.
Plus a D4?
I already used my D4.
Oh.
Alright, as Fang, as you crack your staff into
Thank fucking God.
the door here,
Didn't say it yet. I don't know.
as your staff smacks into the hard stone of this door, you watch as you use all your might to push into it. I'll allow you to pump a key point to push through the last amount that you need to break through it.
Do
If you
it.
want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you better have a fucking key point left.
as you feel it almost, you're getting frustrated, annoyed, everything, and shouldn't be at the dungeon master, should be at what's going on here. You feel your energy channel into your quarterstaff as you push into the sepulcher right there. It doesn't quite have as much bend or break into it as you would hope, and then you imagine, or you put yourself back in the Summit of the Soul with Master Kuki, and you imagine all those memories that you had of breaking the block and breathing through and how to channel your inner key. And when that last moment, as you strike into it, you just sunder the door into hundreds of pieces, crumbles around onto the ground as a black pool begins to pool out from it around you. I need you to make a dex save.
Come on, dex save.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, you evade the Ducian pouring out from there. You look into this chamber as coming out, this dark energy just kind of wafts up through there, and you see this shadowy energy just burst out of it, and some of that the Ducian that pools out into the pool in the center of the floor creates this inky vortex just swirling there. And out of the vortex comes a gleaming black humanoid skull flying out of it. It has a ruby in each one of its eye sockets and 8 oversized glowing diamonds in place of teeth. It's so small on the screen. You guys can see the little thing there, right? There's such a little skull right there. I'll put it on the...
Oh god, I can't see that.
Yeah, it's so... I mean, it's a skull. It's, it's a human-sized skull. I'll make it a little bit bigger. But, there we go.
There it is.
Fang it, you see it glowing with these red gemstones in its eyes, and then I mentioned 8 red gemstones for teeth in its mouth, too. That was your bonus action. Do you have anything else that you want to do?
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Wilma, you were up.
So we're in a magic area. Got Soul Rack. Can I move next over here? Do I see any can I grab a greater potion off of Soul Rack for my action?
Yeah, it would definitely be an action to do that. If he has one to grab.
Would being in that part block the... because it's a magic potion.
Oh yeah, it's magic, yeah. No, you're right. Alright, so I tell you what.
No, I don't want to waste it. I wanted to give you one,
No.
but I was thinking...
Instead of doing that, I am going to action disengage And then I'm
You
gonna.
always take it from me and move away 10 feet or something to do it.
Yeah, but yeah, I am going to. I'm gonna disengage so that. Yeah, we're like right here. Yeah, that way. It is. Are the corners like 10 feet? So can I like disengage? And I guess, yeah, I'll go right here for now. So that he's in it, but Solrak isn't.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else for you?
Bonus action. That's it. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I can't do anything fun for bonus action.
Okay.
Channel Divinity. That's it.
All right. He took his legendary action after Solrak's turn last turn, or was it after his turn? I can't remember. I think it was after his
I don't know
turn,
which
actually.
one was his. Yeah, because he did another swing at the end
That's
of his
right.
turn.
All
That's
right,
what
so
it was, yeah.
Solrak, you're up.
You can drink your potion, by the way.
Remember, it's your whole turn to do so if you guys want to do that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I'm gonna do. How hurt is this Narvi looking?
This Narvi. He's pretty hurt. I mean, he's definitely. It's hard to really judge exactly how much battle he has in him because he's being like fueled by arcane energy, by magic and divine energy. So it's really hard to tell how much of that he still has left in him. But you guys are hacking away and everything at him. Actually, the last round was the first time he's been hit in like 3 rounds, honestly. So, you know.
Totally. And last question: if I take my ambrosia potion, would that wipe the effect of my hill giant strength thing? So technically, it's a long rest.
The Hill Giant Strength, it lasts an hour. It doesn't regenerate after a long rest, so no, it would still be there.
Still be there. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna attack him again. Fuck it.
All right.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Dawnbringer. Let's rock. Oh, sorry, it's not rolling.
Oh, well, you passed that concentration check.
I
before.
believe I did. It was a 15 I rolled.
16.
Oh,
I
that's-
think.
Okay. Yeah, 23 will hit him. But let's see. I forget. It's all good.
16 damage.
All right.
Here we go again. 28.
That'll hit.
And that is 21 damage.
Oh, yeah.
17 plus a d4. 20.
That's going to miss.
Okay. And then I have my demon sword. 23
That will hit.
plus 13 more.
Okay. All right. So, whoops. I don't know how that... Oh, because you hit next, it, like, didn't let me complete putting in the numbers on him. It flashed my screen up to the next person.
He's dead. I did it, you
no.
guys. I did
But
it.
just so you know, that fire damage does not go through because since he's in the anti-magic field and you attack him within there, the magic doesn't hurt him within that space, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's how... I mean, if he was out of the space, then yeah, that would hurt him, but... Clearly, if he's affected by it, then the blade that enters the space is affected by it too. Okay, so with the end of your turn, the start of his turn, still grappled by you. He's going to try to squirm his way out of it. Let's do that. 11.
Strength.
Strength check or athletics check.
Okay.
Oof, close. Cool. So he is at the end of his turn. Then just goes and tries to smack you with his staff again. 27 to
Ow.
hit.
That hits.
Does
Completely unnecessary.
6 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic damage to you. And
He's a sore loser.
that is his turn. As Fang gets ready to take his turn after seeing this skull with these glowing gemstones erupt out of the swirling vortex in the center of the pool of Ducium in the center of this room here. You notice that the gemstones in his eyes and the teeth seem to be swirling and glowing with this arcane energy. And as you look a bit closer, you seem to notice, like, in one of the teeth of the gemstones, it looks like a screaming face or a soul trapped inside of there, like smashing on the edge of the gemstones, trying to make its way out of there, as the skull that it's housed in opened up its mouth wide and lets out this blood screeching howl. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. All right. Good game, guys.
Boy.
Anything anyone wants to add before we close it out for the night?
I want to go school. This epic battle.
Epic battle indeed. Apologize
Close.
for being so hard to get in there, but it was a 20 you needed to break into the sepulcher, and with a +0 on your strength, that's a rough one to try to get.
It would have made sense to have Soul Wreck do it.
Oh, 1,000%, but you guys choose your own destiny. So, with that, yeah, we're good for the night. Anyone, anything to say? We're in a big old battle here.
Yep, ready for the next time.
Way
Alright.
to rock.
Well, I don't have Tuesday night games anymore, so just saying.
I'll be down.
Just saying.
I'll
Alright.
be down.
But
Well-
Tuesday may be the only day that I can do this week, so
Yeah, me too.
Up to y'all.
Sunday.
Depends on if Luke wants
we do
to.
if we can do a shorty, but yeah, otherwise it'll have to be 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, because we're not
Oh,
doing this
yeah.
Sunday, guys. Just so you know.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, Luke, do you have
Yes,
any
let's
thoughts?
try to do a shorty if possible.
Tuesday. I work till 10.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well, we will catch you guys in a while. You have plenty of time to think about this fight and how to proceed on with it. Feel free to talk in the Discord. But with that, you guys have a great night. Look out for those goblins. All right, well, first, take a short rest, and then you can look out for those goblins up the stairs. Good night, y'all. Peace.
Later, guys.